Alright, welcome back to another Uthio game review, and unfortunately I'm going to be reviewing another Ottawa Senators loss today. But the Sens did gain a point in a game they lost for the first time this season, and let's be honest, they were very fortunate to have that point last night after the way they played. Lineup notes in this one: Nick Holden comes out of the lineup, which is surprising. Michael Del Zotto comes in, and I was fully expecting Victor Mete to be the odd man out because DJ Smith seems to like to make him the odd man out. And up front, Austin Watson returns from injury. He's playing his first game of the season. And Dylan Gambrell comes out of the lineup. Philip Gustafson starts in goal for Ottawa, and Cam Talbot starts in goal for Minnesota. There was a lot of talk for Ottawa that they wanted to get out of the first 10 minutes. Play well the first 10, keep it simple, give yourselves a chance to win on a tough back-to-back. Well, it definitely did not go according to plan. Because 3:57 in, Marcus Foligno would score. That one was assisted by Jared Spurgeon and Joel Eriksson-Ek. Shortly after that, Calen Addison would take a shot from the point. It would go up off of Gustafson. It took a very unfortunate hop. It goes into the net. Bad bounce for Ottawa. It's 2-0 Minnesota. Kirill Kaprizov and John Merrill pick up assists on that one, and for Calen Addison, he gets his first NHL goal. And of course it's against Ottawa because everyone seems to get their first NHL goal against Ottawa. So DJ Smith calls a timeout and, probably pretty much telling the guys, calm down, stuff like that, just get back to playing our game, get pucks in deep, keep it simple here. And that really seemed to work for Ottawa. They seemed to have a lot more zone time after the timeout. They seemed to settle down. They didn't seem as scrambly in their zone for the rest of that first period. And Austin Watson would have a completely meaningless fight with a Minnesota player whose last name is Duhaime. I'm not sure what his first name is. It starts with a B. I just saw B. Duhaime, on the lineup card there. So I apologize for that. But for Watson, meaningless fight. I don't know why he has to take it. I don't know if Duhaime asked him to go. Even if he did, just tell him, buzz off, kid. I'm back from injury here. I want to play. I don't know. Ottawa just seems intent on leading the league in fighting majors rather than leading the league in some more meaningful categories. Then Nick Paul would score after receiving a very nice pass from Connor Brown. Alex Formanton also picks up an assist on that one. For Nick Paul, that's his third of the season, and the Sens are back within one. And for people who say the Austin Watson fight sparked the Senators on that play and made them score that goal, I totally disagree. DJ Smith's timeout really helped Ottawa. It was after that they started to play well, and they started to get more pucks in the Minnesota end of the ice. And they eventually would have scored this goal anyways, I believe, whether Watson fought or not. And obviously the fight did not help as Nico Sturm would score a goal to make it 3-1 for Minnesota. And the Sens, that was just the most Sens goal ever to give up. Right in front of the net, a scramble. They're so weak in front of their own goal for this big, heavy physical defense that they possess. They just don't seem intent on moving anyone out of the way in front of their net. Kulikov and Fiala pick up assists on that play. A little later on in the first period, the Sens get into some penalty trouble. Things could have got really ugly for them. Fortunately, they had two really good penalty kills. Minnesota really had nothing going on either power play. So we go to the second period, and 2:12 in, Drake Batherson scores after receiving a great pass from Michael Del Zotto. It was kind of a weird goal because it was a nice shot from Batherson, but it went off Talbot's shoulder, it looked like, and into the net. It kind of bounced off his shoulder and went sideways into the goal. But nonetheless, Ottawa will take it definitely at that point. They're back within one again. They gave an assist to Tkachuk on that play. I didn't really see how he got an assist. I think it just kind of went off him in front. Tkachuk seems to get a lot of points that way. That's why I was never big on the idea of overpaying this guy, because that's the only way he seems to get a lot of his points is, the puck bounces off him, goes into the net. Maybe, he scores some hard-working goals. I'll give him that. But is he going to be that guy that can get to the next level and truly be worth the $8 million? The jury's still out. We'll have to see. Minnesota head coach Dean Evason would challenge this play for a high stick by Josh Norris, knocking the puck down with a high stick. It was ruled that Norris knocked it down below shoulder height, so the goal stands, and Minnesota gets a penalty, so Ottawa's on the power play. And on that ensuing power play, Drake Batherson sends a great pass over to Josh Norris. He would bury it past Cam Talbot, and the game's all tied up at 3 all of a sudden. Stützle would also get an assist on that play, and the good times would keep rolling for Ottawa. Shortly after that, Chris Tierney, 7:48 into the second, would get a fortunate bounce as Ennis took a shot. It goes off Talbot, bounces in off Tierney's arm. This goal was reviewed as well to see if Tierney batted it in with his arm. He was more just kind of making a reactionary play to when the puck's coming near your face. You don't want to get hit, obviously, right? So he kind of went like that. and the puck went off his arm and in. But again, the Sens and Chris Tierney will take it. It's 4-3 Ottawa. 10 minutes and 10 seconds into the second period, though, on the power play, Marcus Foligno scores his second of the game. Ottawa, again, they get caught on the back door. They were pressing hard, way too high up the ice on the penalty kill. And Matt Dumba finds Marcus Foligno. And Jonas Brodin also picks up an assist on that play. It's now 4-4. There was no scoring in that third period, but Ottawa was absolutely terrible. Philip Gustafsson holds the Sens in it once again. He gave up 4 goals in this game, but I thought he was really good. And he really gave Ottawa every chance to win. And honestly, with the amount of grade A chances the Sens gave up in this game, Minnesota could have easily have had 10 goals. So we go to overtime, and 2 minutes and 2 seconds in, Kirill Kaprizov receives a pass from Kevin Fiala. He buries it. The Minnesota Wild win 5-4 in overtime over the Ottawa Senators. And on the play, Tkachuk loses the puck in the corner, or kind of on the half wall. The puck gets bumped up to Fiala. Stützle goes after Fiala. I didn't like that play. He was trying to forecheck him, which is a dangerous play to make, and it ultimately cost him because he got out of position. That caused a 2-on-1. Stützle tries to get back. He can't get back in time, obviously, and Minnesota wins it. Sens go home now to play against the Vegas Golden Knights, a Vegas team that's very banged up, so Ottawa's got to take advantage and win that game. That's it for this one. Please let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Also, please like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.